Many of the qualities you want your kids to possess are often teachable starting at a very young age. When it comes to raising a child with a generous spirit, it starts with simple concepts like sharing and taking turns, things that many children can start to practice before they're even 1 year old. Of course, another important thing to keep in mind is to model the qualities that you want your children to practice. In other words, if you do things that are generous, your kids are more likely to do things that are generous. Here are a few ways to help your kids learn generosity, starting when they are young, and building as they get older. 1. Practice sharing and taking turns. You can start teaching your children the concepts of sharing and taking turns when you're playing with them at home. Even when they're babies. Play with a toy for a few seconds, then hand it to your child, voicing what you are doing. For example, you might say, "Okay, I had a turn, it's your turn now." Then after your child plays for a few moments, say something like, "Now it's mommy's turn again. You'll get another turn soon." Sharing is so much fun. The key is to keep your turn short while your children are learning the concept, and gradually increase it the more they understand. 2. Encourage giving. As your children get older, talk with them more about how some children don't have many things, like toys, books, or even clothing. You can help teach this concept by reading various age-appropriate books, too. When your children start learning about money, encourage them to place a portion of any money they receive toward saving, some to spend, and some, typically 10%, to charity. A good idea is to have a giving jar to put this money into, then when it is full, your children can choose a charity they would like to donate it to. 3. Model generosity. Finally, the old saying is true, practice what you preach. The whole idea of do as I say, not as I do, doesn't work with kids, or most adults for that matter. If you want your children to learn generosity, then you must be generous. Let someone skip ahead of you in line at the grocery store, regularly donate items to those in need, and perform simple acts of kindness every day. All of these little things don't go unnoticed by your children. In fact, they all add up to make a very big impression. Key takeaways. Teaching your kids generosity starts when they are very young, even before they are 1 year old. Concepts like sharing and taking turns are the basic foundations of learning generosity. Encourage your children to give to those less fortunate. Model the qualities you want your children to possess. Little eyes are always watching. Parenting is one of the most important jobs you'll ever have, but luckily, you don't have to do it alone. ThinkJr Creations is your go-to source for helpful videos, stories, and other content, geared toward helping your children develop strong characters and essential life skills. There are always new things being added, so make sure to check it out often, for the latest tips and advice.
If you liked our videos, please like and share them. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updated videos.